Namaste. Please bow into your heart and take a deep breath. As you exhale, release your hands to your knees. Please close your eyes. Take a moment to fully arrive, tuning inward to the body and the breath. Relaxing on the exhale, letting go of any thoughts. Noticing how the breath rises and falls. Now rise the shoulders up as you inhale. And as you exhale, circle them back and down. Just getting the body moving. Today's focus is neck and shoulders. So allow the head and the neck and the shoulders to gently move right and left now. Almost as if you're underwater. Breathing softly. Go ahead and close the eyes so you can feel what it's like to be pulling and pushing and pulling and just enjoying the transverse action of the ribs, chest, shoulders, and head. And then begin circling it. Inhale forward and exhale back. Circling your whole spine around from the hips, chest, heart, shoulders, and head. When you're ready, reverse, go the other direction. Breathing in a moving meditation as you take the heart around in a circle and feel the balance on the hips. Now let's move forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale, bowing and stretching your back body. Lift the heart, eyes open, and exhale, bow the chin to the heart. We need our spine to be flexible and healthy, so our neck and shoulders have the same flexibility and can softly relax and release as we move through our practice today. Take your last chest stretch and come back into the center. Feeling that energy move through you. Reach the right arm up now and inhale. Exhale, stretch all over to the side. And let's get the shoulder moving. Reach it back on an inhale and forward on an exhale, circling the whole shoulder blade. Arm reaching out of the fingers. Just follow your eyes with your fingers and hand. And then let's reverse. Circle in the opposite direction with a full circular breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Good. Now as you sit all the way up, we're going to take a twist to the right. Twisting through the whole spine in the spiral of energy. Dropping your shoulders down away from your ears, feeling your legs heavy in the earth. Eyes looking back. Then let's take a stretch over as you release, stretching the right side of the neck and shoulder. You can reach your right arm out to a nice resistance point and take a gentle, gentle, soft pull with your left hand across the top of the head. Breathing right into that area where you might feel some tension or tightness. And then release for the other side. Inhale, lift the left side. Exhale, pour over, stretching out. And then circle backwards. Remember the inhale opens and expands back. Exhale, ground and reach forward. Good, then reverse 3 times each direction. Or as many times as you like if you want to slow down or speed up. Really pulling the arm long, stretching out of the ribs. Now take that twist to the opposite side over the left shoulder, looking back. Staying nice and tall like you're growing like a tree. And dropping your roots down through your hips into the earth. Filling your chest up with breath. And exhale to softly move into the side of the neck and stretch it over, staying tall through the body. Keeping the shoulders soft, eyes soft, jaw soft. Just check and make sure that you're not collapsing your heart or your spine, but everything is nice and open. Feeling that, roll the shoulders back and just enjoy. Let's bring the hands into the heart and rub them briskly. What this does, it stimulates your aura and your energy and your electricity body. And when you're ready, give your hands a small clap and leave them apart. You can feel there as you close your eyes, that energetic magic pulsing between your hands. Just be with that. Breathe into that space in front of your heart. And slowly, when you're ready, bring the hands back together in Anjali seal in prayer position. Then we're going to interlace the hands and flip them up to the sky. Look up, breathe in, stretch. And exhale, bow and open the back body and the wings. Do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift, exhale. Pull the belly to the spine as you round back. Stretch up with the eyes even looking up. Exhale, come in. Now, twist and push out over into the right side. You're going to kind of push the heels of the hands forward. So you feel the stretch across the shoulders. We're going to come up and release down over the knee. Soften the shoulders. Get a twist and a stretch out of the side body. Now as you come up, bring your hands behind your hips. Lean back. Drop your head back with your eyes open and lift your heart. Open the throat. Arcing back, getting the whole front body to lift up as you inhale. And now let's just change the cross of your legs. We've been sitting with them that way for a while, and prepare for second side. Hands are going to interlace and sweep up. Inhale. Lifting. Exhale. Round back. Pull your back body long. Follow your breath. Rise up. Inhale. And ground into the earth as you exhale. 2 more. All the way down and over into the left side, stretching across the back of the shoulder, pulling the belly in tightly. And now just again release, keep the hips on the floor and soften the neck and shoulders as you stretch out and twist into the side body. As you lift up, we're going to lean back onto the hands and release the legs forward, long in front of us. And bring the hands back, fingertips facing the hips. Still opening the front body, and then now dropping the back body down. What I'm going to do is let your elbows pull back, pull the shoulders towards the spine, and drop your lower back and lumbar spine down, and then bring it back up and arch. So we're just moving, dropping the back body down. And now stay here and begin to circle the neck. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can just continue stretching with your chin down towards your heart and stretching the back of the neck. Otherwise, take 3 circles in each direction to massage the back of the head against the upper shoulders and the trapezius, all the while squeezing the shoulders back to the spine and letting gravity pull the back down. As you come back to the center, inhale, arch and lift the ribs. And as you exhale, reach forward and give yourself a big hug. Drop the elbows and the shoulders down, chin in, stretching the back of the neck. And then take your fingers and give yourself a gentle little massage right there into the back of the shoulder blades where it's often quite tight. Then let's come up into boat pose for a balance. Stretch the legs up or keep them bent if you like. Reach the arms up, eyes gazing up and forward. Expand your energy. And as you exhale, bring your hands into prayer and feel your beautiful balance here. When you're ready, transitioning down out of boat pose and come up onto the hands and the knees for a few back stretches of cat and cow. We're going to exhale, round and dome the back. Push into the earth. Inhale, soften the heart, look up, lift the heart. push down into the feet from the belly. Follow the breath in the inhale. So for you practicing at home, if you want to speed up or slow down, go ahead and do that. Basic thing is to just follow your meditative breath, rising up and out on the inhale, and bowing up and pulling in to exhale. Push back into child's pose now. Open the knees, drop the head down onto the earth, and we're going to just gently extend forward and roll the head on the floor. Massaging the forehead, letting the third eye kiss the ground. And then when you're ready to, prepare to sit up onto the knees. We're going to change over for a side stretch, aligning the hand, the knee, and the foot in one line, sweeping out the side body from the fingers to the toes. Make sure that hand is directly under the shoulder. Let's circle the shoulder and arm back 3 times. Again, following your eyes with the hand. Keeping the neck nice and soft. Now, catch the foot back into your hand for a little side arch peacock stretch. You'll be pressing the foot back into the hand for resistance to open the shoulder. Allow the neck and the throat to open, your heart. And when you're ready to come down and transition back through child's pose, sitting back onto the heels. And take a breath here, in and out, softening the heart back into the floor. And just feeling that vibration and energy from that last asana of the peacock stretch. Second side. Aligning the hand, the knee, and the foot. Push down into the earth, even through the top of the foot as an anchor. And as you slide your shoulder away from your ear, slide it back, reach and circle the arm 3 times. Breathing in a circle. Good. Reaching back, catch the foot. Pushing the foot into the hand to open the shoulder. You feel that deep opening. And breathe, lifting the heart, the throat open. And when you're ready to release, sit back into child's pose again. Back onto the knees. Feeling that oxygen coming back to the breath. As you bring your hands back to your feet, you're going to roll up onto the knees and roll the shoulders back. And then when you're ready to sweep up onto the knees, lift up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, push yourself back as you reach your arms forward. Inhale, open the arms. And exhale, bring your arms into eagle arms. Reach all the way up. Right arm is under. And exhale, bowing in. We'll do that 3 times. Inhale, reach up, lift the elbows away to stretch the wings, and exhale, bow in, round the spine. Lift again on the inhale. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your arms down, and inhale, then reach up. Exhale. Come back down and into the heart and bow and push forward into the back. Open, inhale, and prepare second side. Left arm under. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, belly to the spine and sit back. Rising up on the inhale. Opening the back body and bowing into your own body's divinity. This is such a nice stretch for the upper shoulders. Time, inhale up and exhale to release the arms. Sweep them up on the inhale. Bring them down and scoop up to the heart. Inhale, exhale, reach forward as you pull back into the back body. open, expand your energy and come down onto the hands. Come up onto the toes. I'm going to turn to face you. You can stay where you are. Coming to a squat with the feet and knees together. I'm going to come up and try to find balance. Poising and finding the balance by grounding into the earth and lifting through the crown, the upper palate. Turn your head and your eyes and look to the right. And turn back to center and do the same to the other side. Using your eyes to turn your head. And now release your hands to the floor and straighten the legs. Come up into Uttanasana, forward bend. You can shake your head and your shoulders out, keep them soft. Bring the fingers to the floor or to your shins and inhale, look forward, stretch halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release and surrender back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, release. And stretch, inhale, lift and look forward. And now as you release down, we're going to roll up the spine until you're standing. Roll your shoulders up and back. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feeling your feet in the earth. Shoulders back in the body. And lift those arms. Inhale up. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. Inhale, reach back up. Scoop down, scooping up the earth. Bring them into the heart as you inhale. Exhale, push forward, bend the knees in chair pose. Inhale, open, yang energy, and exhale, heart energy, yin in. Let's repeat that as you inhale, come up. Exhale, come down and scoop up the earth. Inhale, heart. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, back to the heart. 3rd time. Inhale, rise up. Open. Exhale, scoop up the earth. Inhale it into your heart. Some love pushes out as you sit into chair. Inhale, reach apart, expand, and exhale, come back into the heart space. Now take the elbows and the hands to the right and turn your head and look over to the left. Keep your shoulders soft and down. Shift your weight onto the right leg and lift your left knee up, finding balance. Circle your ankle a few times in each direction. Pulling your navel center up. Step back down and lift the hands above your head, above your crown, creating your own temple, centering your body's temple. Changing sides, elbows to the left, look to the right and over your shoulder as you drop the shoulders down. Shifting the weight to lift the right leg up, finding your balance. Circle the ankle below you, keeping your belly lifted up, Uddiyana Bandha. And Mula Bandha is lifting the energy, locking your energy body up and in. Now as you step back down, feet together, lift your hands back above your crown, creating your temple. And you're going to stretch the neck out, bring the hands just behind your skull. Slide your elbows as close together as possible and bow your head in, keeping your back strong and tall. And now inhale, open the arms and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Now, as you look down, rotate your thumb to the floor. And as you look up, rotate your thumb to the sky. Exhale, look down, rotate the thumb down. Inhale, rotate the thumb up and look up. What this does is it gets the front and the back of the neck. And as you bring yourself back up, roll your shoulders back. And now just notice as you look to the right and the left, the difference in that gentle stretch and what it's given you. So let's do the second side. Drop your left ear to left shoulder. Rotate the thumb down and look down towards your shoulder. Rotate the thumb up, looking up, in the front of the neck, stretching the scalenes. Do that again. Exhale, look down, rotate the thumb down. Getting the back of the neck and shoulder, trapezius. And looking up, soft jaw, soft eyes. Good. Let's bring your head back on straight, roll the shoulders, and now looking again left and right, you can notice the difference and how that feels. Simple. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Standing nice and tall and long, let's interlace the hands, index fingers to the sky, bend the knees. We're going to kind of bend to the side in a nice banana shape, kind of a half moon. Bend the knees, keep reaching, keep breathing, squeeze the arms against the head. And we're going to do this 3 times. We're going to come up and inhale, and exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, lift up. Keep the knees together, squeeze your inner thighs. Stay tight through the deep layers of the body. And do that again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, let's release. Inhale into the heart. Flow forward, sit down deep into chair and open inhale. Exhale, Tadasana. Roll the shoulders, feel the energy move through you, and let's do the second side. Reach up, inhale, interlace your hands, and sit down and bend the knees as you release and bend now to the left side. Exhale here, empty the breath, and let your inhale reach you back up and come on up. 3 times. Exhale and scoop over, half moon, little bending banana style. Stretching the side nice and open through the whole ribs and the hip. Keep the knees and the ankles squeezing together as you bend, and simply release. Hands to the heart. Exhale, sit into chair, push forward. Inhale, expand, and exhale, arms down by your side. Roll the shoulders back and stand into Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, bring your hands together, and exhale, rising back up. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm going to arch the spine, and exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Drop the head. Now inhale, lift the head, thighs back, halfway up, and exhale, fold in. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time until you're standing. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace your hands, push down through chair, and arch back. Open the neck and shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana stretch. Exhale, fold down. And starting at the tailbone, rolling up until you're standing with the shoulders back down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands come in and push all the way up with an inhale. Arch and fold down, release. Same thing. Inhale, heart forward. Rolling up the spine and rolling the shoulders back and down into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, push down through chair pose, and inhale, sweep up and arch. Let's go around the world. Exhale, halfway down, and inhale, halfway up, creating 1 full circle. Do that again 3 times, circling around the world, up and down. Getting a full circular breath. And now reverse your circle. Keep the knees and the ankles squeezing together. The head just goes along for the ride. This feels great because it gets the whole spine to curve and spiral and stretch. And let's come up and arch back and fold forward and down. Release now back into plank pose, strong and long. Head forward, heart forward, heels back. Bend the knees and release back into child's pose, extending forward with the arms. Take a rest. And let's prepare now to lay down onto our belly. So from child's pose, lay yourself down, laying all the way down, extend the toes back. Let's bring the hands into a position for cobra. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows towards the hips, draw down into the back body as you lift up for cobra. And just test to make sure that you're in cobra. You can take your hands off the ground. We're really using the belly and the upper back to lift. Let's do this 3 times. 3 times cobra. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and release back down. Starting at the head, rise all the way up and feel your energy reach down to your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs up, and let's look back over the shoulder and over the opposite shoulder to stretch through the belly. As you come back to the center, release and come down. Now reach back with the arms, lift the legs and come up into locust pose. Really pulling back with a long neck. Hands are reaching towards the feet. Legs are squeezing, inner thighs squeeze up into the pubic bone. And come down for a little rest. Turn your head for a deep breath in and out. You're going to evolve this. If you like, you can go back into locust or interlace your hands and come up to Savasana. Interlacing the hands and squeezing the shoulders into the back body. Take a deep breath into the back and turn your head the opposite way as you come down and rest. When we work the back body, we strengthen the neck and the shoulders. So this next one is airplane. We're going to lift up into an airplane and fly left and right. First, exhale, squeeze and fly to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze the right side, lengthen the left. Inhale, center, flying up. Exhale, turn back to the left side. Deep breath, center. Exhale, flying right. Try to keep the hips grounded into the earth. And release back onto the knees. Bring your hands onto the kidneys and tap them. Give them a little bit of love. And massage into the hips and down into the legs. Swaying. Getting some energy moving into the back if you felt any crunchies from all that extension that we just did in the airplanes and the locust pose. Now reach the arms forward. And as you do, bring yourself down and up into dog pose. Come into downward facing dog, and we're going to move the energy out of the lower back there some more. So sway left and right with the hips, rotating on the feet. Let the heels drop one way and the other. Looking underneath your armpit. And just getting the hips have a chance to move. And then take about 4 or 5 walks. Bending one knee, pressing the heel down. Until you come back into a push and a stretch in dog pose, and lift the heels up, roll yourself through your spine and drop the hips down, and press the heels back as you lift the heart and look over your right shoulder, stretching, and the left shoulder, stretching. Come back to the center. You're going to drop the knees, push back onto the feet into a mock child's pose to stretch the toes. And then look forward, inhale, press the top of the feet down, exhale, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Drop the head back. Roll over the feet, come back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Let's repeat that. Lift the heels, Roll through the spine, drop the hips to the earth, sway the hips, and let the hips sway as you look over your right shoulder, stretching the colon and the lower hips and the left shoulder. Bend the knees, inhale, stretch the toes. Exhale, bring yourself through and inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe and come back to the breath. When you're ready to inhale, come down onto the knees, sit back onto child's pose. Bring your arms back by your feet, letting the shoulders fall into the earth for 3 deep breaths here. Just coming back again to the breath and softly letting go of any tension in the neck, shoulders, and spine. Let's bring the hands now under the shoulders. Push up onto hands and knees. We're going to do a little threading the needle to stretch the shoulder. Lift the right arm up. Inhale it to the sky. And as you exhale, thread the needle underneath your left hand. Bringing your right cheek and right shoulder to the ground. Bring your left hand back onto your hips. Squaring the hips, making space between the ribs and the hips here. You can either stay here or take your left foot back onto the floor or even into the air. And then you can even reach your left arm a little further behind you if you're more flexible in your shoulder and catch your upper right thigh. Stay with your breath. And then when you're ready, come back down to the ground. Bring your hand in. And now as you look forward, we're going to reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Stable table. Reach it out. And exhale back to all hands and knees. We're going to repeat that, right arm and left leg. And then we're going to reach back and catch the ankle in a cross pigeon. So instead of that side arch, now we've got a crossed arch behind the back. Expand, eyes open, look up, reach the upper chakras and the energy up, 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 lift. And then bring your hands and knees back down. And ready to repeat second side, threading the needle. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, come down onto the cheek and the back of the left shoulder. Bring your right hand to the back of your hips, pushing your pelvis away from your chest and ribs. Maybe bringing it all the way back around to the upper left leg. And you can stay here or take the right leg straight back to the floor or up into the sky. Poised here for a balance and a breath. Right across the back of the kidneys, you can feel expansion in the breath. And as you exhale, release the breath and the knee and the hand back to the floor. Coming back. Second side, left arm out by your ear, right leg up. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, come back to the earth and to the mat. Do it again. Inhale, reach long. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Catch the right foot. Press the foot back to stretch the left shoulder and open the chest. Pull the navel high up and pull the belly up into the chest. Pull the heart up into the throat. Lift the throat, look up with your eyes. Feeling that beautiful arch. And then release it. Sit back onto your feet and roll over now onto the right side body. This next segment is called shoulder clock. Get cozy, get comfortable, bend the knees. Let your arm rest on your hip. Now, as if your shoulder was a clock, we're going to bring the shoulder blade up to 12 o'clock and down to 6 o'clock. So as you inhale, lift the shoulder up to 12 by your ear. And then exhale, push it away from your ear down to 6. Lift to 12 and down to 6. Bring it back in. And now take it backwards to 3 o'clock and forward to 9 o'clock. And allow your breath to breathe in into 3 o'clock. Exhale forward to 9 o'clock. So 3 o'clock opens the chest. 9 o'clock opens the back body. And now come back to the center, come to neutral. We're going to go around the clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 6, 7, 8, back to 9, 10, 11, 12. Do it again. We're just going around the clock. Full circle. What this does is it passively allows us to bring fluid into the joint. And without any weight bearing, the shoulder can relax. Now let's reverse. We're going to go 12 o'clock, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12. Again, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rest the shoulder in neutral. And now we're going to reach forward, stretch the back of the shoulder blade. Now reach backward, stretch the front of the chest and the shoulder. Do that again. Reach forward and reach backward. Moving in all directions. Now circle the arm 2 times. Reach down, around, and up. Noticing where it might feel a little tighter or more open. Maybe slowing down in those places. And now reverse 2 circles the other direction. Just enjoy that. Now let's sit up before we change sides to that next section. Take a moment and feel the difference between that shoulder you just worked on the right and the other side on the left. And I know how I feel. It's like night and day. Smooth and crunchy. Let's move down onto the other side so the other side doesn't get jealous. Lay down. Rest the top arm on your hip. I'm sure you probably loved that, so let's eagerly do the other side. Lift up to 12 and push down to 6. Really just letting the shoulder blade move and the armpit muscle do the work. So soft neck. Come up to 12. Squeeze your shoulder blade down to 6. And then come back in. Now reach back with the shoulder blade to 3 o'clock and forward to 9 o'clock. Notice that my hand is resting on my hip. Try not to let it lift too much, not letting the lower arm do the work, but instead letting the shoulder do the work. Now come back to neutral and let's go around the clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and rest. Before we reverse, we're going to come back up to 12 and then reverse the circle. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, and again 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, and come center. Reach forward, take a deep breath. Pull the shoulder away from the spine. Now let the shoulder blade go to the spine and open the chest. Breathe again deeply. And do that one more time. Pull the shoulder away from the spine. And now let it drop back and open the front of the chest. And now let's take 2 circles in each direction for the full arm. So if you work a lot on a computer or at a desk, this last series here of the shoulder clock and the shoulder reaches and circles are so helpful to help undo and unwind the tension that we often store from working in offices and desk jobs. So as you come back up, let's feel and enjoy and experience this Roll the shoulders. Notice the huge difference. And feel nice. Now let's go back to how we began. Rolling gently side to side as if you're underneath the water. Letting the shoulders, the ribs, and the neck get to experience. And now circle the whole spine, feeling the difference of the space we've created. Go ahead and close your eyes. When you're ready, reverse, circle the other way. Feels so good to be in the body, moving deeply with the breath, feeling the space between the chest, the ribs, the shoulders, and especially the neck. Now, let's move forward and back. Exhale, round back, bring the chin to the heart. Inhale, lift the whole chest, throat, eyes, and ears as you reach up and stretch up. Exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. And we're going to come into a hand mudra for universal energy that helps balance. You're going to bring your middle finger and thumb together. The right hand over the left, letting the shoulders drop in. And this is for universal energy and balance. It's also associated with Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and wisdom. With your eyes closed, take a few deep breaths here to feel this beautiful, poised balance of the hand energy and the mudra that helps us bring equality and balance into our lives. Bring your hands back together in Anjali prayer, and then open the fingers apart in an open lotus mudra as if you're holding a beautiful flower, letting the fingers all open with an open heart. This mudra allows us to feel all the good things that we have in our lives with an open heart, where miracles happen. Let's lift those miracles up in a victorious uprising. Lift the arms open as the heart and the throat get a chance to breathe. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this practice. And let's finally come into Savasana. Inhale, reach up and bow into your own body. Lie down on your back. Rest. Let the arms spill apart, just a little outside of your hips. Feet open, hips drop open. Close the eyes and let go. Savasana is the most needed time and pose to rest and experience what the practice has brought us today. Feeling the space that our body touches the earth with as we surrender into gravity. Surrender the eyes, relax your mouth, your teeth, and your tongue. Letting the body have the next few moments to get quiet and rest. Enjoy your Savasana, yogis. You can take as much time as you like here. You can also begin to wake back up and stretch the arms over your head. Roll yourself over onto your right side. Take a few breaths here as you rest and rebirth yourself into this new day, this new moment. Push your hands into the earth and bring yourself up to a seated position. Crossing the legs and bringing the hands together at the heart space. Bow the head. Take a deep breath into the heart in honor and respect of the practice, your own teacher and guru within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being. Many blessings.